Hello everyone, welcome back to Iracing. We're doing dirt 358 modifieds at Cedar Lake Speedway. I just purchased and downloaded this track about half an hour ago, so it gives you an idea of how much practice I have on it. And that is not very much. Don't anticipate being fast. I don't anticipate pulling a win out of my behind like I did last week at Eldora. But
exit looks clear.
Winning is not everything. If I expect to win every race, I'm going to be disappointed most of the time, I'm guessing, so I'm mainly here to learn. And what I need to learn the most is, in dirt anyway, is side-by-side racing without getting into the other car. I'm pretty good at not getting into the other car on oval, but in dirt it's a different beast because you're sliding the back end around at the same time as you're turning.
The guy behind has just done a 16.9. You're now 2.4 ahead of P2.
I do not want to be like that guy.
14.7.
So this track is way quicker than the one I was just practicing on, which had slicked up pretty much all over.
You've just done a 14.6.
Really need to get a new paint scheme for this car.
That lap was a 15.5. The guy behind has just done a
Hitting the wall,
14.6.
not good.
Got a car low.
Hitting the wall again because I'm trying to leave too much room.
P2, you're currently 1.0 off the pace. Car low.
My God, this is
Clear inside.
all right. Just get off the track, idiot.
That's
And I'm
not
talking
right.
to
It should
myself.
be the other way up, I'm sure.
I really hate it when you go tumbling in these cars. Because all I want to do is get my car off the track, but it won't let you until you're...
Fastest lap for Penny, 14.5.
Wow, this is bad. Good work, me.
That's the end of the session.
End of
P5.
session. I was just going to ask that. What do we got here? We got a strength of field of 700. I am a 1,000. I'm the number 2 out of 11. I hope I perform better than I did in that practice session there. I got a little shaky when it was time
Track's
to
clear.
move up
Push,
or
push.
stay high while
Laps,
people were
2
under me.
laps. Let's get this done.
What can I do here? I had a lot of pole positions and even another outside front row last week at Eldora. It seemed like every time I tried it, I qualified up there. I don't think that's what will happen here. But I'll admit, pole position made it a lot easier to pull off a win.
Was at 14.5. The guy ahead's lap time is at 14.7. New fastest lap for Wood, 14.4. The leader's just done a 14.3.
Well,
6th place.
that's
That puts
okay.
you 0.2 off the leader's pace.
I do not need the pole. I don't... I mean, just watching that little replay there, I just slid up almost at the wall. I can't imagine. It's probably a case of too much throttle. Where am I going to end up? Last of everyone who qualified? Maybe not quite last. Just got a drink of water there quick. So yeah, this is my this is 5:30 Saturday night. I just ran the 4:30 rookie street stock. That's currently processing right now. Trying to get a couple races in tonight. Having a lot of fun. with the dirt racing, but I do want to get better at it. I don't want to be a hazard out there. I want to be someone where you can see me and go, yeah, I can race side by side with that guy, and he's going to give me space, and he's not going to get into me. I don't feel like I'm that guy yet, and it's not because I purposefully want to get into them. You're going to have those types of people out there, obviously. That is never, ever, ever something I want to do. I just have more fun. I've always been that way, fun with clean racing. But I've never really had a place where I could do that with mostly like-minded people before. It was mostly like PlayStation, Xbox games like Forza or Gran Turismo with a controller or something else. And you get in a race with someone and they're just slamming into you and everybody just pile into each other, and it was just chaos. And I would be out there trying to pass people clean, and I'd be the only fool, basically, because that's not the way to do it. So with iRacing, you know, generally people are trying to do it the right way, and that's just such a thrill to me. Making a clean pass on someone, or even getting past clean but doing a good job of like battling them or just keeping your line or whatever, even that's fun. Now with dirt, it's a little bit trickier because you're sliding on purpose. I got, like I said, even in my win last week, I had 2 incidents with lapped cars. Both times I probably could have avoided getting into them and should have. And had that been for position, I would have felt even more guilty. But the only way I can get better is by continually doing these races. So there's a very good chance I promote to Class C at the end of the season. Just the way it works. But I don't know if I'm going to jump into any Class C races yet. It's kind of like an oval. I got to Class C really fast in my first little bit playing. And I don't feel like I'm ready to jump up there yet. So I've been a Class C license in oval all season, and I've been doing nothing but Class D ARCA races. But I think next season I might start running at least the fixed trucks. I didn't disconnect. Okay, it's remaining time. I've had a few times lately where I'm just sitting here thinking everything's hunky-dory, and then I notice
That's the end
I'm
of
not in
session
it before.
B6.
Anyway, not ready to run open setups yet. I don't know how to set up the freaking cars, so I'm going to have to go find a setup. I don't want to be the paying for the setups. Not that I don't want to pay money, but I feel like the setup's going to change. And I also feel like the setup is very personal. Like, everybody drives differently. You get a setup for someone, they're expecting you to drive it a certain way, and it's not in your comfort zone. If you paid money for that, it would just feel like a waste, you know? There are places for free setups, I think. There's ways to do it. But I'm not quite ready there. And the races are longer. I don't think iRacing's going anywhere. And I'm hooked on it, so... People have been doing this for 10 plus years, you know. I've been doing it since, what, September? August? That's not very long. So I got time. I'm in no hurry. But yeah, I probably will do trucks. And I'll probably still run ARCA because it's fun. It's kind of its own fun little chaos. The trucks will give me more practice with like cautions and pitting. I got a little exposed there when I ran Gavin's hosted event this week. The race went caution free, 77 laps, but we needed to pit for at least fuel. So green flag stopped. I didn't wreck or anything, but I know I gave up just seconds because my entry was probably way too conservative slow. And I stopped too far in the pit stops stall, so I had to back up just a hair. And I'm actually not used to having to monitor my own pit speed. One of the crutches I've used is the limiter, which I never pit, so it's usually for going out for practice and stuff.
30 laps. Let's make them count. The track temp is
First time I went out to
Celsius.
practice in his race, I just, hit pedal to the floor because I'm used to it just limiting it, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, black flag for speeding. I'm like, oh no.
Follow car number 7 in the outside
Anyway, time to concentrate on the task ahead, and that's not wrecking somebody on the pace laps. So this seems like a fun course. I have only owned it for 40 minutes now. I was contemplating not doing it this week just because, I mean, I want to have all the dirt tracks eventually, so buying it now, buying it later, what does it matter? But since I didn't own it and it was so late in the week, I contemplated just skipping it. But I was like, you know what? Just do it. Just try not to be a mile back here. These dirt starts are something else. I stress out about oval starts, but this is even worse. These cars definitely do not like driving this slow. They go all over the place. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Green, green, green.
That was something. What in the ever-loving...
3 will clear all around.
Okay, what a start. Do I have voice chat on? I think I do. Haven't heard a peep from anyone. Whoa. What in the... I feel like I'm in a dream right now. Alright, let's just settle in. I got a 2X.
The guy behind is just
I'll have to watch that back. What in the world? I guess I am in a low, just because they set a faster lap than me doesn't mean there's something to be said for being able to just run every lap without being stupid, too, even if you're a little slower. I think that's currently my way of racing.
This will be fastest lap for Eddie, 14.3. You've just done a 14.3. The guy in front has just posted a 14.5. The guy behind has just done a 14.2. The gap to Lewis ahead is now 0.7.
Wow.
That's your quickest lap of this session. The car in front has just done a 14.3.
I turned the crew chief volume down a little bit. I noticed on my last video, I'm trying to get all my sounds and my new mic all tuned in. And I noticed the crew chief guy was a little loud. As long as I can hear him, I don't think it's that important that he comes through on the video that loud. Said I'm gonna be working on getting all that set up. I also need to remember to save the damn replay after each race, so I can, even if I just take 5 minutes to find a thumbnail picture, instead of having, if you don't upload one, then you can only use an image from the video itself, which is typically going to be this cockpit view. Not that exciting. So I would imagine a nice view of some wrecking. The thumbnail will get you some attention, maybe. Not like I'm trying to be like getting a bunch of views. I'm thankful for anyone who does watch. I'm mostly doing this to amuse myself while I race. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun talking to myself. Helps me kind of race. And if anyone happens along and enjoys it too, then that's just a bonus.
That lap time was 14.3.
I definitely don't have the free time to like try to actually make this a thing that would make it so I didn't have to work. That would be really awesome, but it's just not realistic. Anyway, am I gaining on the 7? I'm just kind of talking and running a lap. I'm gonna hit the wall here. Sometimes you know you're gonna do something a couple seconds before you do it, but it's just set in stone. Tire bump. 3 seconds behind me. I see I've at least put that behind.
Half distance, the fuel's okay.
I would be perfectly happy with this 4th, even though it was mostly gained by Shenanigans City.
to Lewis in front is now 4.0.
So I took like a day off from reading any Formula One news and stuff. Am I gonna hit that car? God, dude, you're a lap down and you're struggling. Just
Okay,
look
just
good into
the
me.
next car is Lewis.
Hearing Lewis just reminded me of Lewis Hamilton. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of controversy going on there today, and
Your lap time was
Hamilton got
14.5.
disqualified and had to start in the back of the sprint race. They did, and then he just mad charged through the field, finished either 4th or 5th. But then he's gonna have a five-place grid penalty anyway, so it's like he's up against the wall. Verstappen got 2nd, so he got 2. That was cool. Can't get my car to go in reverse. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
P5.
Well, that's what I get for sitting and rambling about Formula One in the middle of a dirt modified iRacing race. Part of me just wanted to slam that guy, but I gotta be better than that. It's not cool getting taken out by a lap car.
Is now 6.8.
I would be horrified if I did that.
Eddie is leading the race.
Now I'm a lap car, so whatever.
The guy in front is Jones.
That's part of being the bottom split like this, though. That guy, he's the number 10 car in a strength of field 700, so I didn't have time to look, but
That was at 14.9.
he's got to be
Jones ahead is now 7.1
500 or something probably. But I see him up there causing problems for those guys. I'm not saying I'm great. Like, I have my incidents, but yeah, he's a 600 I rating, which... I,
2 laps remaining.
we'll see if he apologizes or anything after the race. I'm guessing not.
Wood has just been disqualified. 1 lap to go. That lap time was 14.8.
I'm so surprised that he got disqualified.
The gap to Jones ahead is now 6.4.
Ugh.
P5. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Oh, what a race. I got 4x from all that. Is my voice chat even on? Yep, nobody said anything. Well, I gained 3 I rating, so I guess I probably lost it with safety rating. Let's look at the incidents, of which I'm very, very curious. Let's check. I always just do far chase. I mean, stuff's already gone down here. Oh, that's right. Somebody got spun at the start. Alright, so... and then I got into that, so... I don't honestly... yeah, that was just hard to... what a start. Alright. Let's check the next incident. Not much there. Little wall. 10 is off into the pits. Nice job, 10. Whenever I think I'm bad at this game, I just gotta remember this. Jesus. Okay. Why, dude? I don't know. Alright. Look how far back he is. He just... No remorse. And then I couldn't get my car in reverse. I don't know why. Hey, look, it's the 10 again. Getting in the way. Oh. Causing other people problems. And me having to go around him again. 7 had to dodge him. 7's probably still a little squirrely from having to dodge him. Hey, look, it's the number 10 again. Getting into another guy. Hitting him. The 10 was driving as though nobody else was on track. And then the 10 just stops in front of the ray. Oh, got disqualified for hitting the incident limit, I'm sure. What a race. And that happened right in front of me, right? Yeah. I mean, I couldn't gain a position because I was down a lap, but... This race was very bad. Guess I'm glad to have escaped. Yeah, I only beat 3 cars. That 2 didn't start. Yeah, I was running. I only lost 1 spot, I think. Oh yeah, I'm not the highlighted car. I'm this car. I beat 4 cars. I lost only 1 spot due to that. I wasn't going to gain on those guys, but... Well, I'm going to remember to save the replay. And maybe have a fun little thumbnail for this one. Thanks for watching.